This episode was sponsored by Verzoom, the makers of VZ Fit. Hey Questers, and welcome back to the Quest for Fitness. This week I want to do something a little bit different, since we are now halfway through the month. I'm going to show some VR workouts, but I also want to take some time and just talk about my experience so far, go a little more into what I've noticed works the best for me, and also maybe even throw in some unique tips. First of all, let me just say that the Quest has transformed what I think about exercise. The ability to exercise and work out while being able to enjoy what I'm doing instead of just listening to music or watching something is honestly revolutionary. As I talked about before, there have been times in the past that I have gotten healthy and been consistently working out, but the difference then was that I was just standing in my living room exercising, doing some push-ups, crunches, and doing a weight workout. And things were great, but the exercises were so repetitive. I think that's what makes a huge difference, is that I can do something different every day if I choose to. Speaking of that, this past week I decided to mix it up a little bit and throw in some other games and other types of workouts. One of which was Path of the Warrior. And not only is that a fun game, but it's also a good workout if you go full force on the combat. One thing I wanted to address is that I have seen some comments from people who say they want to do the Quest for Fitness, but don't have access to a lot of the games I'm using. But that is totally okay. Quest for Fitness isn't about specific workout routines or a set of experiences, it's about using the Quest as a workout tool no matter what you're using. So if you just have Beat Saber, then that is completely fine. Or if you just have Creed, then that's okay too. I'm realizing as I go along that to me the Quest for Fitness is less about hitting a specific weight goal, because to be totally honest, if I was going by weight, I'd be very disappointed so far. I'm not checking it all the time, but I've only really seen a moderate difference in weight. But what I have seen is my overall physical health getting better. I'm not as out of breath as I was at the beginning, and I'm even starting to see a little bit of definition in my bicep muscles. Plus, clothes are fitting differently, and even my wife said I'm starting to feel different after giving me a hug the other day. I want the Quest for Fitness to be about getting healthy, not losing a massive amount of weight. If weight loss is a result of the workouts, then great, but if you aren't seeing immediate results, don't get discouraged. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. My healthiest point in my past 10 years, I still didn't weigh what I thought I needed to. I'm 5'10", and at that time I was starting to tone up really well. I was beginning to see the definition in my chest and my abs, and I was really healthy. But I was still over 200 pounds. I lost weight at the time and then slowed down for a few months as I started to build muscle. So overall to me, it's about health, not about a certain weight to reach, although I do have a weight goal, as I mentioned before. Now that I've said all of that, it's time to show some workouts. I hope I didn't bore you to death with my attempt at a motivational speech. Let's jack in and do some workouts. Alright, so today it's time for some Path of the Warrior. This is another fighting game. It puts you into like a street fighting type thing. So if you want to get some good exercise fighting, but you want to do something different, then this is definitely a way to do it. Just make sure that you actually put some actual effort into it. I actually really enjoy this game. It's a lot of interesting fun. The different locations you can play. Plus, it's just a lot of fun to mess around with these people. And you can get a decent workout doing it too. That person's on the toilet. Sorry, lady. Cold is still kicking my butt here. It's decided to come back. But I can still tell, just from the beginning to now, that my stamina is much better than it was. Even though I'm breathing heavier still because this stupid chest cold's got me so I can breathe properly. I can still do this longer, and it doesn't affect me as bad. I wanted to pick them up. Yeah, if you haven't played this game, it's pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. Like, grab things off the shelves and throw them at people. Come on, people. Yeah, you can just tap them if you want. See? What's the fun in that? And what's the workout in that, too? Man, I'm getting my butt kicked here. There. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Next portion. Ooh, what's in here? Ah, skate park. Oh, the rink race. It's a boss battle. Like that, I guess. Ah, there we go. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Now let's take a quick sponsor break. VZ Fit by Verzoom helps you take that boring stationary bike that's been collecting dust and make it an exciting futuristic tool to get in shape and exercise. Using either the Oculus Quest or the Oculus Go, you can travel the world by bike, lasso bandits, or even fly a helicopter while fighting against enemies. You can also challenge your friends and even strangers as you try to make your way up the leaderboard and take part in weekly challenges. I personally use VZ Fit and it has revolutionized the way I look at what I thought was a boring piece of gym equipment. Check out vzfit.com for more information or click the link in the description. All right, so today I want to do something a little bit different. You can see I have a kettlebell here, and I wanted to be able to do some workouts with this. But instead of doing it in my living room and just standing there looking at the wall or the TV, I thought it'd be cool to jump in and do it in an experience. And this is Nature Trek VR, and I've actually reviewed this before, and I like jumping in here just because it's relaxing. I'm on the beach here at sunset, and I'm doing this as the last thing for my workout today. And you'll see some lightning flashing, and you hear thunder and the rain and the music. But it's just really cool to be able to go into something, and actually I've been thinking about doing this, but thanks to a comment by someone on one of the previous videos mentioning that they do yoga and hear the thunder, and that they do workouts in VR, I thought it'd be kind of cool to be able to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do some basic curls with the kettlebell. Usually do 15 on each arm to start with. Lost count now, I think that's 8. And see, being in here and doing this allows me to be able to use virtual reality to work out in a place that there's no way I could be right now. There's a bird over there. You get the idea anyways. Sometimes I do those raises and sometimes I don't. I love the sound of the thunder. Feel the burn in the muscle right now. This is a 15-pound kettlebell. I have a dumbbell that I use sometimes too. I think that's a 20-pound. But I like these because they're a little more diverse. Or not diverse, but you can do more things with them. And I love the burn that it gives your arm. That's why I like doing these weights. But it's really cool to be able to do it in virtual reality. The birds flying around. When was the last time you were on the beach in a rainstorm using a kettlebell? switch it up a little bit. Do some squats. Sorry if this is boring, but it's just relaxing to me. My legs are burning now. So there it is. That is the third episode of the Quest for Fitness. Are you starting to see results yet, at least in your ability and stamina? Let me know in the comments for a chance to win a VZ Fit by Verzoom. Speaking of the VZ Fit, the random winner of this week's VZ Fit is Dave Life. Congratulations, and please email me at boymeetsfilmofficial@gmail.com so I can connect you with Verzoom. Thanks so much for joining me on my quest for fitness. Don't forget to hit the little subscribe button down there and hit the bell icon to keep up to date with our month-long challenge. Happy questing.